In the years since I stopped watching television, I never forgotten the Teletubbies. Something there hung with me, a foreboding, something that the digitally enhanced colors, little childlike music, and fluffy impish dancing couldn't wipe away. Something dark. Darker than most expect. And no, I'm not haunted by the alleged liberal agenda of the show. I don't care that a bunch of right-wing folks feel threatened by some puffy dancing TV people. No, it was something else that I couldn't put my hoof on. What was it that resonated so deep in the core of me about Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Lala, and Poe? I woke one night in a sweat. The revelation came to me, and it shocked me to my marrow. It was so much complex than any child can grasp. So thick is the subtext that it could be misinterpreted or miscompleted by the adults that are watching it. Maybe. Those that fear the agenda only had it partly right. It's not a liberal agenda. It's a warning. Teletubbies is dark, Orwellian nightmare about a genetically engineered slave-class creatures being systematically trained to become part of our society. In order for you to see what I mean, just Google any episode on the internet. Just watch one and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. Then perhaps the words that follow and the evidence I prove will resonate within you as they do in me. While no backstory has been provided on the show about where the Tubbies are, and even where they came from, one thing is clear: they are not in control of their own destiny. Three things control their day-to-day lives. First, there's the voice, a tiny female voice that tells them when to eat, when to sleep, and when to say goodbye. The robotic maternal voice blasts from a speaker implanted into the ground, hinting that something larger lies underneath and is constantly vigilant. The second is Nunu, a harmless-looking anthropomorphic vacuum cleaner robot who wanders after them, cleaning up their messes that they made and passively scolding them for bad decisions. Nunu is the watchdog, the controlling tool of the power that have placed the Tubbies here. The third is the iconic, menacing Pinwheel. The Pinwheel is the power in Tubbyland, a mystical godhead that the simple-minded Tubbies worship. When the Pinwheel spins, the Tubbies stop whatever they are doing and run to the top of a hill. Here they perform a ritual for the gods in the sky, trying to curry a favor. They gestate and roll around like puppies, having their tummies rubbed, trying to win the ultimate prize. And only one is favored. Only one can be chosen. When that one is chosen, they are blessed by having the genetically implanted bioelectrical television screen in their abdomen activated. The Tubby is rewarded in only being the Pinwheel's messenger to the other Tubbies, a mouthpiece, if you will, but also apparently by a physical orgasm of joy at the activation of the screen. And what does the screen show? It shows an indoctrination film. Here is the world of man and one of its customs. Learn from it, for you will join us. Live among us and serve us. A message from the Pinwheel God. I call it Revnoku, just because it sounds cool. When the ritual of the indoctrination is done, the Tubbies return to their day, childlike and innocent. Finally, watching over it all is the sun baby, the innocent benevolent soul of the humankind hanging over it all, illuminating Tubbyland. You see, we are guiltless in this. We have chosen for ourselves the form of a child, an infant. What could be more guiltless and benevolent than a cooing baby? It is a form that the childlike Tubbies will understand and not fear, a form used to hide the watchful and totalitarian eyes that peer out from the darkness. The powers that control Tubbyland have made it beautiful, green, and colorful, temperature controlled. I have not determined yet if it's an island or another planet. I lean towards planet because their underground bunker they live in seems to resemble some sort of buried spaceship. Wherever they are cut out from the outside influence. Anyone who has ever watched The Prisoner can make the connection. Quickly, like the Eloy from The Time Machine, they're kept simple, stupid, stated, and enslaved in a place of vibrant beauty. Lambs to the slaughter. I beg you to watch and decide for yourself. It's all there on the screen. And finally, for me, all the pieces fit. Children enjoy it, as they should, for the colors and the nonsense. For adults, it should be a chilling warning of times to come in the future. It is a morality tale about the potential dangers of cloning and genetically manipulation abuse by those who think themselves benevolent. The Tubbies are alerting us to a future where genetically crafted, androgynous worker beings with entertainment centers built into them will serve us. Slaves who will stumble and babble their way through our world, pleasing us, for we are Revnoku. We are the soulless, immoral gods of their world. We demand their obedience. We demand that they perform and dance and work for us. Teletubbies is simply a warning about the encroaching darkness, the decay of the human spirit as it ages, fat, bloated, and raping not only the natural world, but the world in the future. Teletubbies is about the end of the world.